Hello, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I am back. I kind of had to take a break yesterday. But before I tell you what happened, you're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. So, we're gonna do something simple and fun today. Cause my head is not on straight today. Yesterday, I ended up needing to go to the hospital and spent 8 hours there, which is crazy to me. But you all know I've been telling you that I haven't been feeling very good lately, right? And so I had to go and get checked up. Yeah. So I've been having a lot of chest pains where my heart, it feels like it's going crazy. And it's hard to breathe, and then I get really dizzy. And so I went into the hospital. They did a EKG on me. It was fine. They did an x-ray of my heart. That was fine. They took some blood tests that showed something. I can't remember what they said. So then that led to doing a test, a CT scan on my heart. So we did that, and that turned out fine. The CT scan did show that I had a small hernia in the stomach lining, which is one of the causes for my upset stomach I had lately. So I have to do a follow-up with my doctor to see what we can do about that. And then, so my heart was fine. They didn't find anything wrong with it, so they don't know why it was doing what it was doing. I'm thinking it's the Ozempic shot that I take for weight loss that my doctor prescribed to me. So the ER doctor said, hold off on taking another shot this week and talk to my primary doctor first. So I called her this morning and tried to put a request in to see her this week, but due to the pandemic, everything is like booked way out. And so I'm trying to get in this week, and it's going to be really hard to do that. But the ER doctor did order a temporary heart monitor that he wants me to wear for a week. It's this little device that has a sticky vac on it or something, and they just stick it to your chest, and so it reads my heart, and it will send the information to the hospital just so they could keep an eye on me all week long. But yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious and it's just that weight loss shot, and if it is, then I can just stop taking it. But yeah, that's what's going on with me, guys. So I'm back, and today I am feeling better. I did wake up with a little bit of a headache, but I think that's just being at the hospital all day yesterday, with very little food and water, and all the noises in that hospital was crazy. Ugh, gave me a migraine. But so I'm still on track with doing my embellishments for Book of Shadows, right? I did want to start on the 4 elements, but I didn't even get around to designing them yet. So we're just going to do something simple and fun today. This is still going to be embellishment that I will put in the Book of Shadows, but it's going to be extremely simple, okay? The template for this, I'm using one of these cauldron foam things from Dollar Tree that you can get around Halloween and St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why. Well, gold, I guess, gold pot. But I'm using this as my template. If you don't have one of these, I guess you can hand draw something similar, cut it out, and use it as a template. But all I'm doing is tracing it on some black paper, and I'm cutting it out I'm cutting 2 out at a time because I'm going to glue them together, and this is going to be a pocket, okay? So I'll glue that together right now and then set that aside, and then I will make another one with you on camera. I was almost thinking that I wanted to use the gold thread to sew this together, but I don't know. Would it look funny, you think? Okay. So here we go. Got that glued together. And how I embellished it was I took a white pen, or it's kind of like a bleach marker. I don't know. But it bleaches the paper when you draw on it. I don't know. It's weird. I've never had one of these before, and somebody gifted it to me. So I kind of do that to like highlight the rim and the sides, right? And then I took a small circle punch and I did the triple moon symbol. If you guys are making stuff like this for your Book of Shadows too, you can put any symbol on the front of these. Like, I might even put like a Celtic knot on the next one or something. But I put some chunky glitter as like the potion spilling over. Okay. And so I'm just making sure that's all glued together. And then I didn't glue the top, so that's going to be left open. Here's a scrap piece of paper. I can show you that. See? And so you can design wooden spoons to stick out of it, and then when you pull the spoon out, it can have like inspirational words or something on it for a spell. Something. I don't know how we're gonna do that yet. But yeah. So there's one. So I'll do one on camera with you guys. Yeah. And all I'm doing is I folded the black paper. So when I trace this out and cut it, it will cut out two automatically. So I don't have to like cut out one and then cut out another, because I'm being lazy, guys. You can see my little, I had an IV here, and then I had an IV down here. Like the tape kind of like hurt me a little when I pulled it off too. But that was crazy. Have any of you ever had to have some of those tests? My body does weird stuff too. I'm just one of those people, like, I don't know, 7 years ago I used to have really, really bad migraines to the point where it made me sick. I couldn't stand light, couldn't stand noise, and they did all kinds of tests on me and never could figure out why they were happening. And then one day they just stopped, and I haven't had them since. I mean, I have headaches off and on, and usually just in the mornings, but not like the migraines. And then I get weird muscle aches and pains, and like they never can explain why they're happening, and then sometimes they just go away and never come back. I'm convinced I have some form of fibromyalgia, just that weird thing that you just get all kinds of weird symptoms, and nothing can explain why you're getting them. I'm just gonna blame it on bad genes. Alright. Alright, so I'm just cutting this out now because I traced it. This is a very simple one today. But right now, this is all that I am capable of doing. I'm actually kind of sad that I was not able to come into my art room at all yesterday. It was crazy, crazy. So, what's going on in your world? Please do share. What's the amazing thing that you're working on? How's your health? And the crazy thing is, when I was sitting in the emergency room there, waiting for all my tests to come back, I heard that there was a lot of people in there with pain symptoms. And there was a few people that went through the exact same tests that I had to go through, and one lady was cleared, so she was fine too, just like I was. But another lady's test came back, and they tested her for like blood clots, like they did with me in the heart, which I don't have any. I'm fine. But this lady didn't have any either. But they did find like a cyst on her heart or something that they have to go in and drain. And that was just a couple of the cases that I heard. And the guy that got stationed right next to me, he came in and his hand was all crushed. Apparently for his work, he had to carry like a 50-pound salt brick or something like that. And he slipped in the mud, and the salt brick, he went forward, and the salt brick that he was holding, landed on his hand and crushed it. Poor guy. Alright, so I got those cut out. So there's my 2. Okay. And then that's my back, so I don't really need to do anything with it. But I'm going to use my white pen here, or marker. And I'm just going to highlight, just kind of make it look like it's popping. That it's not flat, that it's actually 3D. Okay. There we go. See? Just like that. Not bad, right? Oh, lordy. And then, let's see. Here's the little circle punch I used for that. I'm actually gonna, okay, so with this one, it's a little hard to see the slit, I just noticed. So it might look a little funny, but I want just a little slit right there. So we're just gonna pretend that's not even there, right? Because when I glue them together, I want to be able to see that edge. Yeah. Okay, now let's do some glitter moons. Oh. Alright, so you're going to need 3 circles if you wanted to do this. Sorry if that's loud. Usually I have these ready before I start filming, but I didn't have anything ready when I came in here this morning, and I just started filming. Oh, there was a sticker on the back of that. That's why that was hard. Oh well. Okay, so to do the same technique I do with the big moons, I kind of have to use these little tweezers. And I was just gifted these by Silver Moon Creations, so thank you, girl. These came in time because I don't think I would be able to do this if I didn't have these. So I just stick it in as far as I can. Okay, and there you go. You got a little crescent moon. Okay, so I need one more done. Sometimes you just gotta play around with your arts and crafts and just see what you can and can't do with stuff. Sometimes I discover cool things by just playing around, or it's a happy accident or something. Okay, so I'm going to glue my moons down now. Okay. Let's see if I can get this centered. There we go. Alrighty. So my husband has decided to start making a turkey today. We were going to end up with 2 turkeys, and so the first one he wanted to cook up today, and there was no sticker on it saying how much it weighed, so we had to weigh it today. And how we did that was he got on the scale and weighed himself first, and then he got on the scale holding the turkey, and we just figured out how much was added. And it came to like 28-pound turkey. And the pan that we have, it barely fits in there, just barely. Okay, so my moons are on. They look somewhat crooked, but who cares? Okay, I'm not sure if I want to put glitter on this one, because they don't all have to be fancy-wancy. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. Has anybody seen any good movies? There's a whole bunch of holiday movies coming out towards the end of this month and next month. So I'd be happy to see those. Okay. Alright, there's that one. And this would be good to put in your Book of Shadows as a tuck spot, because the type of Book of Shadows I'll be making it's going to be a junk journal style. And I kind of I do over embellish my junk journals, but I like all the vibe to it, like a charm book, very a lot of textures and fabrics and stuff to look at and stuff to touch, and interactive pieces like pockets that you can put stuff in. So that's how I'm going to make the Book of Shadows too. Very, very fun. Doesn't have to be serious. But there's the 2 that I made for today, and I might make a couple more just so I have a bunch on hand. Okay. And then hopefully I will be back on schedule tomorrow and I will do the 4-element embellishments because I have a couple different ways I want to do them, so that's going to be fun. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this simple one today, and I hope you all are doing well. I had a rough day yesterday, but today is much better. So, alright, have a good day. Bye!